So, good day, everyone. So, BS Entrepreneurship students, welcome to ECC 10, otherwise known or with the subject description of Business Plan 1. So, I'm Mr. or Professor Virgilio Barsana, but people just call me that. So, as future entrepreneurs, there's a lot of things that you have to know in putting up a business. Okay, so all the basics have been taught to all of you from your first to second year. Now that you are on your third year, okay, it's time to get serious and focus on a hands-on experience. But before you could implement a particular business, you have to have a business plan in order for you to have a successful venture. So let's try to review what is entrepreneurship. So this will be lesson one. Okay. Basically, okay, we have various definition of entrepreneurship. But when it comes to the difference between an entrepreneur from a businessman, when you talk about an entrepreneur, it is an individual who creates a new business. Take note, a new business bearing most of the risk and enjoying most of the rewards. So technically, when you talk about an entrepreneur, this means you are a sole owner. Okay, you have your own idea, you put up the business. Okay, exposing the market to a new product. The process of setting up a business is also known as an entrepreneurship. So the process itself is entrepreneurship, and the person, okay, engaging in this kind of business is called an entrepreneur. Another definition, okay, is also used to describe someone who makes money starting their own business, like I told you a while ago, okay, a sole owner, especially when it involves seeing new opportunities and taking risk. Okay, so remember that, okay, you are exposing the market to new products. So that is risky. Will the market accept this as is, or they will decline this kind of idea? Does an entrepreneur have to be a business owner? Well, while not all business owners are entrepreneurs, okay, all entrepreneurs are business owners. So an entrepreneur creates ventures and therefore owns a business. Okay. A startup founder in the technical industry, as an example, can identify themselves as um, both an entrepreneur and a business owner. Okay. Now let's talk about the difference between an entrepreneur from a businessman. So an entrepreneur is an individual having an exclusive idea to establish a new venture. So this person has a new idea, okay, has seen something that the market would enjoy or would benefit from, okay, which is the first time, okay, that they will be having this. So, okay, he has this kind of idea, okay, at mag-venture siya dito, and that person will invest money to produce or open up that unique business. While a businessman is an individual who establishes a business with an old business idea. Okay, so yung pag ngayon kayo nagsimula, okay, at magtayo kayo ng business na milk tea, okay, milk tea, a milk tea shop, or cafe, or store, okay, is that, will you be a businessman or an entrepreneur? The answer would be you are a businessman because that is already an existing idea. Okay? But okay, if you try to modify, okay, your milk tea, okay, uh, instead of basic milk, okay, naglagay kayo ng gatas ng ina ang ginawa ninyo dun. Okay, so it's unique. Okay, the question is, it's a risk that you have to take if the market will accept that kind of idea. Sige, go. So when you talk about an entrepreneur, okay, so entrepreneurs are market leaders, okay, while businessmen are market players. Okay, meaning an entrepreneur sila yung nagpapasimula. Okay, and then businessman sila ngayon yung naglalaro nung na existing idea. So what are the different factors of entrepreneurship? As an entrepreneur, you work under the constraints of your environment. Okay, the political economy is also uh, um, a mitigating factor, but there are basically 5 factors that will be the key to an entrepreneurial success. What are they? First, you have to have creativity. You have the tolerance for risk. Ibig sabihin, alam mo, risky yung i-provide mo, yung gagawin mo. Okay, nag-fail. Okay, give up ka na ba? Okay, so, or you fight. So that will depend. You must have a tolerance. Okay, it's not just, we're not talking about being negative, but you have to be able to accept, okay, failures, okay, and learn from them. Okay. Then you have responsiveness to opportunities. Look around. Okay, see what the market lacks or what the market needs. Okay, and then is it possible for you to give the market what it needs? Okay, right now na hindi pa nila nakakamit. And then, okay, that means you're responding to that particular opportunity. And leadership. Okay, remember, you have to be a leader. You will be establishing your own business. You have to guide, okay, your people, okay, in helping you reach success. And of course, since this is your own idea, you must have an intellectual property rights. Okay, now let's talk about each of these factors one at a time. Creativity and accumulation of ideas, meaning, okay, so do not be dissuaded by the challenge to be creative. Okay, be creative in your mind, everything. Okay, um, so what you need to do is you need to be the original will creator to improve upon the stone site learner. You have to be the original, okay? By standing on the shoulders of giants. Okay? You are fighting right now. May mga, kahit sabihin natin unique ang idea mo, marami pa rin yung magiging competition. Okay? Your best ideas may come to you as you're falling asleep or while you're taking a shower. Okay? Naliligo ka. Okay? Naisip mo na kailangan mo habang naliligo ka na hindi mo pa na-encounter. Oh, maganda kaya may ganito, may ganyan. So that is your idea. Okay? Your best ideas, recognize when you have a fresh idea and you do not let them get away from you. Write them down. Not every idea have to be a home run. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, sulat mo, mga iba't yung idea na may isip mo, pwede bang ganito, pwede ganyan, yung maganda sana kung may ganyan. Kasi, i-breakdown mo yan eh. How possible is it for you to establish a business using that particular idea? Okay? So, by accumulating ideas, you will be able to distill the great one. Ito pinakamaganda. Okay? Ito madali pa ito. Or right now, ito ang priority. Okay? So, there are certain factors you have to idea. So, is it possible to create that particular design? Okay, is it cost effective? Is it really usable in the long run or short term lang siya? Okay, and then sino lang yung magbe-benefit nito? Okay, so those are creativity. When you talk about accumulation, yung accumulation of idea, lahat ng idea maisip mo, identify mo, and then break it down. Okay, which would be the best idea for you to start up your own entrepreneurship business. Risk tolerance and taking advantage of opportunities. So rewards rarely come without risk. Okay, I already told you that there will always be risk, particularly with new ideas. Your ability to take advantage of an opportunity will depend in part of your tolerance of risk. Sabihin, okay, gaano katatag ang loob mo? Okay, gaano katapang lumaban, makipagsapalaran. Okay, and as a founder of a startup, the investor will expect you to have vested interest in your business. Okay, maring ikaw mag-invest, ikaw ang maglalabas ng pera or maghahanap ka ng tao. But yung mga taong yun must be able to see, nakikita sa'yo na ikaw ay passionate, okay? At convinced ka na ito ay magiging successful. If you will not bet on your idea, why should anybody else? Di ba? Sabi nga nila, parang ganito eh, okay? Oh, penging pera, mag-invest ako. Kaya mo ba yan? Oh, bahala na. Basta, eto may idea ko. Wala kang tiwala sa idea mo. Bakit sila magtitiwala rin? Okay, so that's risk tolerance and taking advantage of opportunity. If you cannot afford the risk, financially or emotionally, then you might make decisions that are too timid to be successful. Okay. Therefore, well, an entrepreneur needs a strong sense of self-efficiency to believe the risk will be surmountable. Ibig sabihin, yes, nagkaroon ka ng risk. Every business starts off small, risky. Okay, walang income, parang babagsak ka. Parang unang araw ka lang, sasabi mo bagsak ka agad. Okay, you have to hang on. Okay, magkaroon ka ng katatagan. Okay, if your idea is sound, okay, tama, maganda talaga siya. Okay, it will always have, okay, it will always have a rough start. Mahirap na simula. But eventually, okay, if your idea is really sound or is really a good one, people will come to realize, okay, the value of your product. Okay, responsiveness to opportunity. Okay, an opportunity can leave quickly. Okay, bigla lang yan dadaan. Okay, like I told you a while ago, look around, keep your eyes open. Okay, with the internet, the spread of information and ideas has led to deeper and faster competition to be the first mover. Kaya pag may idea ka, search mo kagad sabi mo, uy, may naisip akong magandang paraan. Mag-try mo i-search sa Google. Makikita mo, ay, may nakaisip na pala nito. Okay, somebody has already beat you to that. Then, move on to the next idea. O, wala pang katulad. Okay, and then, you can take that as, okay, a priority one. Okay, then evaluate it. The ability to respond to the market and new business opportunities can be the difference between a successful entrepreneur and a failed business model. Okay? Hindi mo nakita yung oportunidad. Late ka na. Okay? O sabi mo, sige, hahabol pa rin ako, bago pa lang yan. So, pwede ka maging successful or pwede ka mag-fail. Kasi, poor imitation ang lalabas sa'yo. Kasi bakit? Yung product na dinedevelop mo is not your own. Hindi mo alam ang pros and cons. Okay? Hindi mo alam yung paikot-ikot ng product na ginagaya mo. Okay? That's why there's a possibility that your product might fail. To be responsive, an entrepreneur must have the flexibility of mind and resources, okay, necessary to see and take advantage of, okay, of all and upcoming possibilities. Learning from your mistakes and those of others to implement change can keep businesses, okay, afloat. Calcifying rigidity, on the other hand, okay, turn a startup, okay, income. So meaning dito, okay, flexible pa rin yung mind mo. Okay? Lahat makikita mo. Even if you fail, you see saan to nag-fail. Then try to improve on it. If you see it successful, don't stop. Okay? Improve mo pa siya. Okay? Expand mo pa siya. And that's how success works. Of course, leadership and inspiring others is also important. Okay? As an entrepreneur, it is up to the entrepreneur to marshal assets. Leaders are challenged with taking responsibilities and turning them into an inspiring vision for others. Not only for your people, okay, or for your employees. Ikaw mismo, okay, maaaring mag-inspire ng other people, okay, to follow in your footsteps. Not necessarily copy your idea or just be a businessman by expanding the type of business that you have or franchising it. But they can have that, they can be inspired enough, okay, to do it on their own. Okay, kasi nakita nila, nagsimula ka sa hindi maganda, okay, natisod ka lang, may nakita kang idea, pinatupad mo, nag-succeed. Okay, so people will also think that there is always hope. Okay, hindi ibig sabihin na, hindi ibig sabihin na there's no hindrance, okay, as long as you are passionate with what you do. You will be inevitably have to sell either your idea or your products to begin your entrepreneurship. Okay? It will be up to the entrepreneur to take the idea and turn it into actions and products to capitalize on opportunity. Okay, so as a leader, okay, may nakita kang idea, act on it. Okay? Huwag mo ikwento. Uy, alam mo, maganda yung, alam mo, maganda pag may ganito, ganyan. Okay? Kasi ganito yan, pwede posible. Kwento mo na lahat, lahat ng plano mo, ay lahat ng possible plan. Hindi ikaw ang nag-act, o siya nag-act, hindi siya naging successful. Okay? But it's nevertheless essential to entrepreneurship. You must take the lead for your future to come a fruition. Of course, since this is your idea or your own design, okay, you have to take note of the intellectual property rights. Like I told you, pag may idea ka, search mo sa internet if it's already existing. Kasi baka mamaya nanggagaya ka lang. Or akala mo original ka, yung pala meron na nakaisip. So, the intellectual property laws can provide you with exclusive business rights to your idea. Okay, so pag ikaw ay protected netong IPR na to, at may kumopya, pwede mo silang, okay, i-demanda. That's a copyright infringement. Okay, or yeah, okay, they have stolen, okay, your property right. It's your right pa rin. It's an intellectual property. Hindi nga siya tangible, but it is still acceptable under the law. If you do not protect your ideas, they may be copied cheaply. Okay? So sila makakaisip sila, maganda idea niya, pero mas ganito, mas mura. Okay? So sila na nag-succeed. Once an idea is in the public domain, it may no longer be possible to use that idea as competitive advantage. Okay, society values ideas being shared. Now, in exchange for sharing ideas, government provides limited monopolies that will allow you to capitalize on them for a part of making up in part for the cause. Okay, you have incurred in research and development. Siyempre, okay, dapat makinabang din naman ng gobyerno dun sa pagpo-protect nila. Okay, pagpo-protect nila dun sa intellectual rights mo. Okay, to the point na, yun nga lang, ang delikado niyan, baka ang kinala nila mismo yung pinaka-idea mo. Okay. So, intellectual property professionals can aid, okay, people in seeking such rights, or seeking aid, can seek the aid of people in seeking such rights. Okay, so I think we have to end that for now. So that will be our lesson 1. So study hard. You could view the video over and over again. And good luck. Bye for now.